Hi everybody, welcome back to IamWealthyandRich.com. This is Henry Smith. Start the timer. This is Henry Smith. Thank you very much for joining me again. And we're going to do a daily update on the investment portfolio and how that's growing. And like I said, this is a long-term project, a long-term investment. Now it's going to be a long-term investment broken into 3 steps. So yes, we're going to take profits at certain stages during the investment, okay, but it's still a long-term investment. And that's the way you really need to look at things. You know, cryptocurrency, I take the cryptocurrency world as it's an investing. This is about investing, and it's like I said, there's 2 parts to this. There's the mindset training. Okay, the millionaire mindset training, which you must develop and possess if you're going to succeed at attracting wealth. And then there's the investment strategy, again, which you have to apply with a mature investment attitude. Far too many people have a short-term, instant gratification attitude. And this is not about instant gratification. And this is, you know, the story of the bamboo. There are many different versions of the story of how bamboo grows. You know, they plant it in the ground very deep, and they water it. They have to get up every day for about 5 years and water it, and they don't even know what's going on down below. But you know, they do have an idea of what's going on down below because they've done this before. But they can't really, you know, remove the covers to find out what's happening. They have to have faith. And they plant and they water and they nurture it and they water it and nurture it. And after around 5 years or so, it springs up about 60 feet. You know, that's just after such a long time. And really, sensible investing is a 2 to 5 year plan. Okay, but I'm looking at this whole decade from 2020 to 2030. And it's going to be divided into 3 phases: phase 1, phase 1A, phase 2, phase 2A, phase 3, and phase 3A, scattered every 4-year cycle. So that's how we're looking at things, number 1. Number 2, like I said, developing the right mindset. The right mindset will take you to where you want to go. Okay, it will keep you on an even keel. Okay. These markets are what people call volatile, but really what they're trying to say, they're alive. They're in motion. They move. Okay, they move up and down, ebb and flow, ebb and flow. The whole universe is in motion. It moves up and down, you know, and it ebbs and flows. So you need to understand that the only thing that anything that stays stagnant, people want stability, and stability is more like stagnation. Okay, if you want the same salary every month, you know, for the next 5 years, or do you want to dare to have some guts and see if you can take some chances and increase your income? Well, most people will choose the first option. They'll take a stable salary. But what it means is that a year later, they'll be 5 years later, they'll be in the same position. Whereas those, as they say, fortune favors the brave. Those that dare, and I'm not saying that you have to be daring, to be honest. This is actually really a proven, and it has a track record, over a decade track record. And so we're pretty confident we know where it's going. However, I forgot to mention, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. I'm not a CPA. I'm not an accountant. I'm not a regulated body, and so on and so forth. Do your own due diligence. Investments can go up as well as down, as you're about to see. And you may not get all the money that you put in, you know, out. So because, you know, it could go down. Now, the key is, so I've got to just say that as a disclaimer, okay? So do your own due diligence. This is for education and general information purposes only, okay? Not financial planning, not financial advice. But this is what I'm doing. And, you know, those who want to follow on our footsteps, and we've got quite a few, this is what they're doing as well. Now, the key is, I was going to say something which is pretty good. I forgot it now, but never mind, it'll come back to me. The key is understanding, you know, how a journey goes upwards, okay? It goes upwards. But in this way, but in terms of when it's going up and up, in an upward thing, it's going to go up and down as it goes upwards. And you need to have the mature mind to weather the so-called storms. They're not really storms, but to weather that while it's doing the correction up and up, but knowing that it is going up and down, you know, in an upward direction. Okay, so you know, only 1% of people ever become financially wealthy. 5%, let's say the top 5% of people become financially independent. 1% of them become wealthy. 95% never seem to master their finances. But they dream of a lifestyle like what you can see in the background. And if you want that kind of lifestyle, you can't afford to think like the 95% or even the 99%. But you certainly can't afford to think like the 99%, 95%. To be the top 5% or top 1%, you have to think differently. Okay, the 1% or the 5% are no different than the 95%. They just think differently. They're made of the same stuff. You know, 2 arms, 2 legs, one head, and so on and so forth. But they think differently. The difference between them is their thinking. And your thinking determines, you know, it determines your actions, and your actions determines your results. Okay, now we're putting together a mastermind, an investment club where people can actually learn how to invest and change their finances using 2 phases. Phase 1, working on the mindset. The mindset is the first and most important thing you need to work on. Developing a prosperity mindset as opposed to a poverty mindset. And some people might be thinking, oh, no, I don't have a poverty mindset. If you don't have the finances that you want right now, then there's something holding you back, and it's called a poverty mindset. And so there's an antidote to that, and it's very easy to correct. Well, it takes time to correct, but there's definite steps. And we can show you how to do that absolutely free of charge. We're not charging a penny for that, because I believe we want to get this message of the right thinking out to as many people as possible so that we can just lift the consciousness. You know, you don't have, it doesn't matter what's happening right now in the economy. Okay, we don't have to suffer financially. You don't have to be a victim of what's happening economically. Okay, and even if you are a victim, I'll say this to you: being a victim isn't your fault, but staying one is. Okay, and I'll say that one more time: being a victim isn't your fault, staying one is. I didn't make up that term, by the way. I don't remember who made it up, but it's so true. So remember that, okay? So it's not what happens to you, it's how you happen what happens to you, because what's happened to you happened to a lot of people, and different people are handling it. Some people are handling it really badly, some people are handling it well. So, you know, we're going to teach you, you stick with us, stick with this channel, how to understand the game of money and play it well, okay? What I want you to do, I'm going to update my figures, but before I do that, I want you to make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification button so that you can get updates, because I'm going to be updating this on a daily basis. And you're going to see this journey, this particular journey. I have other accounts and other journeys, but this particular journey, just so that we're leading by example, okay? We're going to see it over the next decade, all right? So certainly over this year in this particular portfolio, and as we move on to other projects, you'll see how they develop as well. But so don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification button, and share it, you know, with as many people as possible. Again, I'm going to make available the training for the mindset, which is the first and number 1 key. Then we're talking about level 1 investment strategies after that. And that, again, there's going to be no cost for that. That will be made available pretty soon, so watch out for that. Let's go. Let me share my screen and go to updating the figures. All right, for today, share screen. Okay, so here we are. So here we are on the 23rd of February 2021 at 2:18 p.m. It's probably going to update any second, but these are what the figures are at the moment. So as you can see, the figures. Anyway, let's add it in. So we'll start with the altcoins. And if you watch the first video, you can actually see in the first video where I talked about how we got to this stage. So that talked about how we got to this stage. I haven't got time to go through that now. 109, 620, and 10. So for today's date and time, 2:27. Huh? Actually, I want to leave it a minute because it's 2:27. Oh. Has it updated? Yeah, it has updated. Okay, yeah. 6:20:10. So it's not 6:20:10. It's 109, 6:20:10. 109, 6:20, 10. So that is lower than yesterday. So that is a minus, and that's fine. And then the overall figures. Because what I'm showing here is the date, time, altcoin new total, altcoin cumulative profits in the altcoin, and this is the overall. So the total crypto, the total crypto profits, and the accumulation profits. So this is going to come down as well. So this one is 157,597.60. 157,597.60. I think 157,597.60. Yeah, that's correct. And so if I bring this down here, so that takes the total that is accumulated this month so far to 51,000. Okay, just still great. We started at 106,000. And, we obviously got from where we started to 106,000. We just started at 106,000. You can see that in the video one, on the previous video. But yeah, again, I'm just going to be honest and transparent with you, and just put the figures in there, whether up or down, doesn't really matter. It's all good. It's all good. It's all great, and we know where it's going. So this is what this is about. It's about being honest and transparent and really doing what is known as documenting this process to show you on a daily basis. Businesses like this. This is how business works. When people have a business, the takings they make on a daily basis, like retail, is varies up and down, up and down, up and down. Sometimes they take this amount, sometimes they take that amount. They don't take the same amount, 20,000 a day, 20,000 a day, 20,000 every single day. Sometimes it's 20,000, sometimes it's 25,000, sometimes it's 15,000, sometimes it's 18,000, sometimes it's, you understand? It varies. Sometimes it's 30,000. They have a great day, and sometimes it's 50,000. Sometimes it's, again, they all had a 14,000 day. It varies. That's called business, all right? And entrepreneurs and people in business they understand that. But in people of employee mindset, they don't understand that. What they understand is a constant salary. Okay, it's gone up a bit, but never mind. I'm going to leave it. Okay, yeah, it went up a little bit, but I'm just going to leave it. I think it did went up, didn't it? 108, 106. No, I'm gonna leave it. Oh no, it's going to down slightly. Yeah, that's fine. Good. So we're going to leave it as it is. So because the market's alive, I'd rather work with a market that's alive than something that's dead. Okay, like a bank account. It pays 1% interest or 2% interest. So no disrespect for the banks. The banks are great. They've got their uses. However, let's stop the share. So this is a journey, and I'm glad that I'm going to thank you very much for spending time with me on my journey. And we should go day by day, month by month, week by week, month by month, and we shall see how it goes this year, which it will be fantastic. But most importantly, I've learned to adjust my mindset, and that's been my mindset is my greatest asset, and your mindset is your greatest asset. Okay, your mindset is your greatest asset, and so, you know, let's work on our mindsets together. Join us. I'll put a link somewhere, if not this video, a future video of how you can actually join the community, and at no cost, free of charge, start working on that mindset, developing that millionaire mindset. Remember, IamWealthyandRich.com. I'm wealthy and rich means I am wealthy and rich. It's talking about me, but it's also talking about you. You are wealthy and rich, and you need to say it. I created that name and decided to use the name like that so that it's two-way. It's a two-way street. It serves both of us. It serves me and it serves you. So you say that name every time. You want to say that name 100 times a day. I am wealthy and rich. I am wealthy and rich. I am wealthy and rich. Okay? And you'll be amazed what happens. You'll be amazed what happens. Okay? So with that, I'm going to leave this video now. Thank you very much. Don't forget to hit the like button, share it, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you can know when I put updates, and what else? Nothing else. And see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye.